Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro every day. If you bought it, you could drive this bitchin' Camaro every day. Thanks for coming along today on my test drive. We're driving a 1971 Camaro split bumper. It's a mild custom. It's been redone from top to bottom. The car looks absolutely great. Really nice body and paint. Absolutely fully restored, super clean undercarriage, detailed engine compartment, really nicely done interior, great suspension components, four-wheel disc brakes, nice stroker small block, good transmission, good rear end. This thing's ready to drive. The car is stripped down to bare metal when it was redone, so it is a full restoration on that body, top to bottom. The bottom's been stripped down to bare metal, the top's been stripped down to bare metal, and the bodywork on the car is really nice. The thing is straight, the doors closed properly, and on top of all that nice bodywork, it has a really, really nice paint job. It is nice, it's smooth, it's been color sanded and buffed out. It's got far less texture in the paint than you'll ever find on any of the new cars on the road today. And that extends into the engine compartment and on the undercarriage as well. Just super nice and crisp. Kind of everywhere you look on the car, it's been done, it's been restored, it's been touched, which is what you want to see. A lot of value there for those guys who know how much these things cost to actually restore. Other details in the car, they're really nice. All of the glass has been replaced. We see in a lot of restorations, they still have the old glass, or maybe the windshield's new, but the side windows are the original glass. This thing's got a really nice crisp look because of things like all new glass. The trim, the stainless trim on the car is in excellent condition. All the rubber's new. It's a restored car. It's not halfway there like a lot of the stuff out on the road. It's been lowered a little bit, but not too much. It doesn't have any issue clearing, normal roadway stuff, but the handling is really nice. It's got QE1 shocks all the way around, tubular control arms up front, lowering springs all the way around, four-wheel disc brakes. It has big Hotchkiss sway bars, so I'm about to go fly around this turn right now. We'll see how it does. Brakes are awesome, power steering as well. Really hugs the road nicely. Minimal body roll. Here's another nice little turn. Really feels good. I wouldn't change a darn thing. It's got a nice sporty ride as well. It's not all over the place. It's not bouncing up and down. All the steering components have been rebuilt. All the bushings, all the lines, all the hoses, all that stuff is new. So it's got a nice crisp feel to it. The engine is a small block stroker engine. I don't know exactly how much horsepower it makes. Feels like it's about 400. Transmission's a built turbo 400, and the rear is a big 10-inch. It's a posi setup, so it launches off the line nicely. Comes out of turns nicely as well. It's got brand new radial tires on all four corners, so it handles extremely well. All the steering components have been rebuilt. It does have power steering. It doesn't have a bunch of play in the steering, which I like as well. Sometimes people really struggle with that with these old boxes and the rebuilt boxes, but this thing's nice and tight. It's responsive. It's sporty. It doesn't just look good. It's actually fun to drive. It does have electronic ignition. It has 6 Edelbrock that you'll see in the engine compartment pictures. It's got a front drive setup, which is nice, and it also has one of the most desirable features in an old car, vintage air. Really nice working product, all brand new components, runs on 134A. It's 95 degrees out today. I'm in a car with a black interior, the windows are rolled up, and it is pumping cold air, so what's not to like there? I just love the ride quality on this car. It feels sporty. It's actually fun to drive. It doesn't feel like an old worn out car with a nice paint job, because it's not. If you look under the dash, it has all new wiring, brand new, modern fuse box. The way to go. You don't want a bunch of old worn out stuff under there. It does have a modern Pioneer stereo, Pioneer speakers. Sounds good. You can hook it up to your phone. You can run the regular tuner. Very straightforward. The gauges are by autometer. They actually match the style of the car pretty well. Nice accurate readings. Everything works well. If you're looking for a second generation Camaro that you could both drive to shows and drive around and have a good time, this is a great candidate. This transmission is extra smooth shifting. I kind of like it. Great exhaust note, nice dual exhaust system. It's aluminized, all brand new. Looks great, as does the undercarriage. You could eat off that thing. All right, we're hopping on the highway real quick. The 71 Camaro. This thing has the big 10-bolt rear end in it. Turbo 400. Nice stall. Thing runs like a dream. See how it does on the highway? The suspension is really nice and tight, obviously, because it's all been rebuilt. Let's take it down a few exits here. I've been driving now for about 25 minutes. The AC is rocking, and it's running nice and cool, so that's good for those of you who want to drive around a lot. Alright, I'm going about 70 miles an hour. Tax at 2,400 RPM, just about perfect. Kind of what you want to see if you want something that's good around town and nice on the highway as well. It's got a nice timeless look. It's not going to look cheesy in 5 years or 10 years. It's all black. These seats are way, way nicer than the original seats for the person who wants to get in and drive and actually enjoy the car. Supportive. Much bigger bolster, but the bolster on the bottom is not huge, so you can slide in and out of them really easily as well. Dash is all new, headliner's all new, carpeting's all new, center console's been redone. One nice thing about it is it does have power windows. The car's got a really nice alignment on it, steering wheel straight, doesn't pull, hands are off the wheel real quickly. It's just really, really easy to drive, so. For how cool and over the top this thing looks, it's quite practical. No strange vibrations, no wheel balance issues, just nice and crisp and pure. Oh, fun car. Real easy car to drive. Thanks for coming to our YouTube page. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. If you want notifications, click on the bell. If you want to buy some cool merch, click on the info card, or you can click on the link in the bio.